Hello everybody, this is Joe being videos on the Gemmy Master Animatronics, and this is another video of the Gemmy animated Rawhide Santa, or the singing cowboy Santa, that spins its lasso to a parody of Rawhide. Yes, I know I made a video, but I got a third one. Now this is actually my first one. I put him in the box, because remember, this one spins its arm too much. This one, okay, these two are belt driven, okay? This one is completely gear driven, which means it's an earlier model than these two. But guess what? It was brand new in the box. The hat arm was still tied to the packaging. And guess what? Two gears are split in the spinning arm. I replaced the 10-tooth gear. Well, it worked, but there's another problem. The big gear that spins the arm is split too. That big gear, yeah. See, it was brand new in the box, never used, and the gears are still split. That's what I try to tell you people. If you're going to get old Gemmy items, they're not going to work, even if they're brand new. Remember that. Could it get fixed? Because here's the thing, it's not completely split yet, but it's got a crack in it. But what the problem is, I keep pushing it back, but the gear keeps popping forward, causing the arm not to spin. It's causing it to not spin fast enough so then the lasso doesn't spin, and then it'll eventually not spin at all when it gets too close. So this one's not going to work for very long. I mean, it's the same thing is going to happen with the spinning snowflake snowman. So now, yes, Gemmy is known to have split gears. The motor shaft gears are usually, but guess what? Now other gears are splitting on their items as well. The bigger gears. We can buy new 10-tooth and 8-tooth gears off eBay, but I don't know if we can buy any of these gears. And there's that big gear that's on its arm. It goes on so tight that it's a possibility that it's a 60% possibility that even if you try to fit a new one on, it's going to split when you try to put it on. That's how tight it is. And I have one spare on a spinning snowflake snowman, the fried one that I got at the thrift store, but I might need it for the Tucson spinning snowflake snowman, because maybe, just maybe, his is splitting too. You never know. And getting those gears off, it'll most likely snap in half. Because one time I tried that I had a spinning snowflake Frosty that fried out. You guys probably remember it. It was on the old channel a lot. Well, when I tried taking that gear off, it did snap in half. So, unless, yeah. So all these Gemmy spinning type things are not gonna last anymore, whether they're brand new in the box or used. As a matter of fact, it seems like they actually are in better condition when they are used than when they're brand new. Sometimes, because right now my hat's off to Santa. Hit the big gear in his arm is split, so his arm doesn't spin. But his is completely split. Like, his is not completely split yet. Like, his motor still buzzes, but this one, when you hold its arm, it doesn't buzz, so it's not completely split yet. And I noticed that this one's sensitive. You don't even have to press the button for it to activate. You can just tap it around the button and it'll still activate. But this one's sound quality is much better than this one, and this is the one that the sound is fried on. So I most likely won't be getting any more Rawhide Santas, but yeah. Anyways, I'll show it to you now. See. See, it looks so cool when it spins like this, but the way he spins, it looks horrible. It's because I bent the pin in his arm too much. I could probably bend it back. But again, this one's sound quality is much better than this one. And this one's gear and the hat hasn't split yet, and it hasn't split in the hips yet. The thing I hate about these is the pants come sewed to the shirt, but when you have to fix the arms or anything, you have to cut the thread off, and then his pants constantly falls down. So yeah, and here's the demo mode. This one's a lot quieter than that one too. Bailey has a gear-driven one as well, and his is high pitch, and his has a really long lasso. See, if you would have bought these back in like 2003 when they came out, the gears would not split at all anytime soon. They are split because they are over 10 years old, and those gears have been fit so tightly on that shaft for over 10 years that they split. The plastic ages and it gets weaker. So, all the parts in these things have to be refurbished. They don't last forever, and if they didn't make parts to put in them, then they're just not going to work, you know. The one thing about these type of Santas is their glasses are so fragile. Like I said, this one was brand new, and look, this one's already cracked. And you know what's funny is all three of these, I don't think the gear has split in any of the hat arms on these, which is really funny because the one I got as a kid, that one did end up splitting, and that's the reason I don't have it anymore, because I took it apart and I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, this was another one of my favorites as a kid. That one and this one were my favorites as a kid. And then, of course, when I got the up on the housetop Rock-A-Lawn Santa. But yeah, those were my three favorites as a kid: the Rawhide, the Hip Sweener, and yeah. Anyways, I'll quickly show this one again. And like I said, it looks like it works fine right now. But after a couple of activations, that gear pops. The gear pops forward. See, I'm not even pressing the button, I'm just touching it, and it's activating. But like I said, the gear's going to pop forward, and then the arm's going to stop spinning eventually. I'm hoping the gear doesn't pop back out, but I'm sure it will. Because it did twice already. Anyways, and I'll show you the box now. Walmart, it was sold for almost $20. It was $17.92. Man, they were so cheap back then. Oh yeah, my first one that I had as a kid, the wire came off the hips in like 3 activations of getting it out of the box. It broke right away. In addition to my dancing, when you take me home, I will twirl my lasso and tip my hat. Animated scene in Cowboy Santa. Press and hold to hear me sing and watch me dance. And there's a picture. Look out, Santa's ready to rope you into the Christmas season with a unique rendition of Rawhide. Watch him sing and dance while he shows you his experts with his lasso. You'll be amazed at how realistic he is. Hats off to Santa. And that's, I guess, how they got the name to that one. Hats off to Santa, you see. This one was made first. Again, this is the only spinner with a small base. Like I said, these were 2003. That one might have been 2003. That or 2004 for sure. But I think that one was 2003 as well. But I'm sure that's where they got the name Hats Off to Santa from, because it says right on his box. So, yeah. Anyways. Show it one more time. Like I said, this one spins its arm crazy. I'll quickly show you this one again. It also spins the opposite direction. One of the pins popped out. So yeah, I like how they spin much better. Well, you see, when I first got this one, it did spin that way. But the thing is, the arm was positioned wrong, so it would hit his jacket and then it wouldn't spin. So that's why I repositioned it, but I positioned it too much. All I had to do was glue the hand to the coat here. That's how this one is. See, that's why his hand spins 360. It's supposed to be glued right at the top here to the sleeve so it doesn't spin all the way around. So yeah, and then I'll quickly show that one. Okay, here's this one. So yeah, that's my video of the Gemmy Rawhide Santas. Hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching and bye.